Hey, welcome to another trading video.
I was right about it, thinking at least around 50% of this fair value gap. It's a little bit more than that, which is, to me, it seems bullish. As you can see here, it's tapped into the 50, which kind of remains this bullish thesis. There's a lot of strength right here. It's tapped into this order block. We could see it go as far down as here, but I really don't see that happening at that point. And also, uh, the majority of the liquidity that I was seeking has been taken. So this trade doesn't make as much sense. So you want to do the smart thing in my eyes and just cancel it because I was trying to target this area, which has already been taken. And even with a trade like this, I'd be doing something like I would have entered off of this. Usually, I would be aiming for at least a 62. But in a case like this, where you're watching it be so bullish, I would, I could do something like this. Or, yeah, that's fine. And we enter it in here on this order block, which it lines up perfectly with the 50. And then my first, obviously, would be a 1-to-1, and that's about 50% of that range of here of this. We can actually measure that out real quick. Yeah, so that is about just under 50%. So get in for that 50%, and then oops. Kind of get the point where we just keep trailing it, and we could aim honestly as high as up here, but you'd have to continue to, well, I would continue to trail it or have target prices and take off part of the position. So we'll see how this plays out. Man, I forgot my phone. I think I have, one sec. Okay, yeah, I was just checking on my trading view. I hadn't looked at this at 8 a.m. I have a separate trading view on my phone, a little account, so I can look at different stuff. So here, what was it? Gold news highs. Okay. Friday inflation data. Okay, so that's something to keep an eye on. That's good to know. So yeah, we might see a bit of a bounce here. I'm not as confident in that, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. We'll take a look at it, and like I said, I'm just following my rules that I'm kind of creating as I go. No, it's kind of like rules I'm starting to remember, and it just makes sense to me to start getting the structure of being more strict with myself. So yeah, there definitely could be a possibility for trade here, and we'll see how it pans out. Even though it is a demo count, I'm just gonna not take it in this instance, and we'll see. I'll check in later. I think I'm actually gonna try to trade. Actually, unfortunately, we can't add it here, but I was gonna try to trade some odd USD or odd JPY just because we haven't had too many opportunities. Actually, I haven't seized the opportunity enough. So maybe we'll have some more success around my time. I think I'll be hopping on the charts around between 3 and 6, something like that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens if I have some time to do that. So yeah, I was just checking in again. As you can see, I actually changed my mind a little bit just because it's been impulsing so quickly down. In that respect, I still think if we zoom out here, this order block is quite huge, and I just don't see, without more news, why it should just continue breaking down. I feel like it should, I don't know, maybe tap this order block, maybe this one, and then bounce back, at least putting us break even or a little bit in the money, and then I can manage the position from there. We've also, like I said, mentioned here that we've been impulsing down. We've been leaving these fair value gaps behind. So price is going to want to at least retrace for some of that. If we're going to want to capture it, we're talking just here. Price would want to come at least to the 50 retracement to try to grab some of that liquidity before continuing down. Gain some momentum or have some liquidity to continue this momentum downwards. So arguably taking a short, arguably taking a buy is still maybe not the best idea, but I'm not risking too much at 0.25% of the count. I'm honestly just curious to see if this is going to work out, and because I'm going to walk away from the charts here pretty soon, I want to at least tip my feet into the trade, so I won't be able to manage it. I want to see if it works out or not. So I won't be able to keep an eye on it in that regards. Anyways, that's just a quick little update of what's been going on here. We still have potential for this trade to work out. I know I've been bouncing in and out of having this idea. It's not a big trade or anything like that. I do think I should kind of trust my instincts and start taking trades like this. If this doesn't work out, I'm sure there'll be a good reason for why, and then I can review that. So yeah, I would not take this again with my own money, especially because it is gold. It is volatile, and you need a lot more liquidity in your account to be trading something like gold. So um, hope is that we can work back up to that. I'm not there yet. I have at least had enough of self awareness, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll check in. I don't know if I'll be able to trade odd USD here, but I might try for odd JPY. I know that they cross over at 6 p.m. my time, so that might be maybe hopping on the charts at 6 p.m. here. Got some other things to do before, and 3 is coming up here pretty soon. So I'm just gonna hop off. We're gonna call quits there, and we'll check in later today. All right, guys, peace. Hey guys, so welcome back. You can see we got tagged in here on the trade. It's not uh, it's not waking up very strong, so but it is slowly climbing up here. I like how it had a strong reaction there, but now it's kind of easing up. I do think it would make sense for it to at least pull back a bit. Like, if we're just doing something like this, for it to come back up to 50 retracement before continuing down, to me just makes sense. It's just filling up before continuing a bearish move, which again is not the best. That I'm trading kind of. I guess I would consider this like trading between a range. I'm not really trading with the trend, so it's like I said, I didn't risk too much. But anyways, yeah, I was considering not trading. I'll be completely honest. We are going to look at odd JPY, but I was going through my email, and I happened to accidentally see some old information from last year. Kind of had a messy breakup, I guess, and yeah, it just seeing that shit kind of brought up some feelings that I wasn't expecting. I'm not like nowhere near how I was, but like it was just like it just reminded me of the mistakes I made. I sent some really quite embarrassing and pathetic emails back then, and yeah, emails, not text. So yeah, it was pretty stupid, but it was just like that 1 second of just seeing that just brought all those flashbacks. It's quite crazy what our memory does, and how you can still feel those emotions sometimes. Obviously, it's not. I don't have that. It doesn't hit the same, but like it still just like kind of rattled me there for a second. I was like, holy shit, I was not expecting that to all just come rushing back. But anyways, I'm gonna still try to trade. I'm gonna be a lot more cautious. We're checking out a pair that I haven't looked at in a long time, and I don't really have much experience trading actually. We'll continue to look back in gold and stuff like that and see what's happening with that. But yeah, we can just see here it's kind of easing the momentum. All right, so right off the bat, we're on the 1 hour, so let's zoom out. We're gonna have to. I don't know if I want to go as high as the monthly, but we will go on the weekly here. Okay, so it seems like I have taken trades here before. I don't know if that was profitable or not, but okay. I was taking a little short there or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I've changed up the chart, so it's kind of not the best in terms of me having to redo it. But I don't know. It's less hard on the eyes. So we'll see. Right now, okay. So on the weekly basis, we're very short. Let's just. I don't know if I'm gonna pause the video here, and I'll come back when I've charted up a few things, and then we'll just discuss. Alrighty, so I think I've kind of charted up the picture here. We can see. Let's zoom back out. It's been very bullish since 2 years, honestly. Overall, that has been the trend. But here, we've seen quite a bit of a retracement. I mean, that's a pretty significant move here. This is wow. I mean, 840 pips is pretty insane, almost 8% on a currency in the last. When did this move start? Oh my god, in the last 2 weeks. So I should have been looking at this 2 weeks ago. So if you would have caught a short around here at the top, that would be a very nice trade for you. Anyways, it seems like we are coming into a bit of a bigger order blocks here, some support areas. It's broken easily through this support. We'll see how it kind of reacts to this area. If we zoom out here, I would say this is kind of a key area here. So let's kind of mark that off, pin level, and we'll change that color. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need to save drawing templates as there we go. Oh, fuck, I messed that up. Let's do that real quick. Sorry about that. Just replacing the ones I have. I'm gonna start using the dark mode. You guys let me know which ones you prefer. I'm kind of like this one so far. Nice change of pacing, white on the black here. That is what she said. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, I don't really see an opportunity for a trade here. Maybe if we zoom in a bit. I don't know. It has to. Like I said, I have to. I'm not gonna chase anything. I would have to wait for a retracement. Clearly, we'd have to try to get for a short here. I'm not gonna try to catch this on such a impulsive, strong downtrend. I do think this area, we'll kind of see how this reacts. We've swept the previous day low here, so maybe if we were looking for a scalp, you could try doing something like that and play another side here. I know I have mentioned that, so the previous day low I think was this. Let's just double check that. Okay, wait. Um, yeah, it is that candle. Okay, so this candle right here was the previous day low. This swept it. So on that sweep, let's zoom in a bit more. Um, on that sweep, we would have tried to get in somewhere here, stop beneath that candle that swept it, and you're targeting 1-to-1. So, oh yeah, you could have possibly got a trade there. I didn't play it, obviously, and missed that. That happened at 3:40 p.m. my time. So yeah, I was definitely not looking at the charts. I know that the Sydney session opens at 3 p.m. So that would have been, let's see. Oh, that's not right. It would have been 5 p.m. this time. Which would have been that candle. Okay, that's when it started to make its move to sweep the previous day low. So yeah. If I was looking at the open, we can tell that the opens and the close and the overlaps are when usually these more predictable plays tend to happen. Market movers, market makers, market movers. I guess kind of the same thing. Will push currency or whatever you're looking at. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything, guys. I'm just gonna look quickly back at gold, see what's up with it. What are we doing here? Okay, so really just ranging here. Hasn't really moved much, so I'm gonna call it quits there. I don't really see a trade on GPY. We'll keep a look on it. We'll check in later. I'm gonna try my best to trade tonight. Like I said, I think after a good workout, that'll help with my my mental state. I know in the past that's always been something that's helped me. I'll definitely feel better after in a nice shower. So we'll check in later, guys. Thanks. I'm back from the gym. Just had a nice arm workout, so feeling tired but refreshed mentally. So let's take a look at trading view before we actually start trading. I think I did hit stop loss. I mean, we'll see, but I just have kind of a feeling. I think the last time we checked on it, it was kind of losing some momentum. So okay, yeah, I mean that's not that's not a good sign here. This down that much. All right, yeah, so we did hit stop loss. All right, that's unfortunate, but let's try to figure out why. So initially, yeah, we were right that it did come into that area and bounced around a bit. We definitely had an opportunity to get out there. But like I said, I wasn't risking too much, and I just wanted to see how the trade would play out. So I let it do its thing, and now it seems like now is the time when oh wow, why is it drawing? Oh, now's the time it wants to start doing something. So London session doesn't open for another hour, but yeah, we could potentially see it come in now, test this area. So I think my rule was I don't know for sure, but it was like never play the same play more than twice. So this would be if this went wrong, I would have to call it quits on gold for today, or yeah, for this trading session. So in this case, I would look for maybe a bit more confirmation once the New York session opens. I feel like there will be some more liquidity coming in, but here we go. You could do something like this, and now you're targeting at least the 50 here, which we could say this is new supply area here, like that. I mean, to me, that would make some sense. Let's kind of clean this up a bit. That's no longer a valid demand block. Neither is this. Just clean this up. That was taken, and so was this. So they're not there anymore. And then yeah, let's look at imbalances. What is it telling us? Okay, so yeah, we clearly have one above us here. Maybe let's see on the 4-hour if we can even get one. Yeah, so right above here, pretty clear fair value gaps. At this point, you wouldn't want to take a trade. I can realize my mistake in being that there was news that came out for the U.S. Today, and that directly, or not directly, but what's the right word? It's correlated to gold in the sense that it will cause gold to move, and I didn't take a good look on what the news was, so it's a little late, but we'll do that now actually. So if we go here to Forex Factory, we can check on the news. So all right. We'll kind of take a look at what this meant for it. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. Okay. I know also the stock market. That's something I should be checking into. Kind of what's happening with the SPY, and the Nasdaq. The bigger indices. And yeah, I got a call from my dad earlier today telling me that I should be looking at what happened today. So. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I don't think that's gonna I know I said I would do a punishment, but I really don't think this was too bad of a trade. It wasn't anything where I should consider a punishment on top of the one that I'm already doing at the end of the month here. So, um, so far, I've only got a vote for doing the one hot chip challenge or like spicy hot wings, either one of those. And personally, I voted as well for doing a buzz cut. I've been kind of wanting, not that I like how I look doing a buzz cut, but I wouldn't mind it in the sense that it's been hot lately. So I'm like, screw it. You know, I would try it again. Not gonna look great, but it's gonna be nice to have that during the summer. It's been quite hot lately. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll check in like an hour or so and see what's up. It's fortunate we took a loss. I'll have to add that to the account history. It wasn't anything crazy, over here. So, it is what it is. We'll see if this kind of plays out. I would have to be on the lower time frames looking for a change of character before trying to get in this trade here, though, because of how impulsively down it has been, and learning from our past mistake. We didn't wait for it to wait for it to have a change of character before getting in. And like I mentioned, we did have a chance to get out, break even, or even a little bit in profit. But now that I'm just trying to get into back into the habit of trading, I just wanted to kind of see how it play out, and knowing that I wasn't going to be actively watching it. Thinking back now, I could have definitely set some more alerts up or trailed the stop loss or something like that, but I just let it play out because of the risk on the table. That's not how I would have handled a real trade. It's not horrible. I think I'm okay with how things panned out. It is what it is. Losses are part of the game, and hopefully we can learn from that and have a win pretty soon here. Start turning things back around. So we're gonna, I'll check in about an hour, guys. Peace. Hey guys, we are back. So I'm just gonna take a look at what's news is coming out. So we got more news coming up tomorrow here. Thursday. Okay. So today, there we go. Okay. So yes, damn. So I was looking at the wrong news. This is the news that came out yesterday when I was trying to see what happened with gold. But this is what we got to focus on today. More news coming out in its red folder. I know unemployment, GDP. Yeah, these are significant news events. I'll definitely move U.S. dollar. So maybe we'll look at euro pairs. Anything really not trading with the USD. Gold here, you can see it's just continuing down. So this trade, no validity. Wow, that was not right. No validity or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah. That's also something I've noticed. I feel like I say a lot, and I'm really trying to break that habit. So I'm just trying to be more conscious of that. Okay, here we go. We'll look at this. This pairs that we can trade today, along with Euro GPY. Let's take a look at Euro. I mean, we're already looking at this, so let's do this quickly. I'll pause the video real quick and then just analyze it and see what's up. All right, so we're back. I didn't do much analysis. We can see here that it's tapping into this weekly fair value gap. So all this is don't need any more. So it's just continuing down. Very strong downtrend here on the pound. We did chart up an idea here. Let's change this to the white so I don't miss that. So we're coming into an order block here. We're still in the weekly fair value gap. We've tapped about half of it there. We can see here we're starting to smack into the golden zone as well. So this is a key area right here. We can even draw that out as a little golden area. And we'll make that clear for us so we can actually see what the hell's going on. That is too bright. Let's tone that down. The border can be that. We turn this down. Maybe that's fine. All right, so we are tapping into the golden zone on a retracement, but that's in case it wants to go bullish. We'll see how it reacts here to this area, so we'll keep an eye on this. I don't think anything will happen today in that sense. We'll just have to keep, like I said, keep an eye on it. Maybe if we zoom out on here for the scalping, we could find something. Okay, so we have seen a little bit of reaction there. Not much. Potentially we can zoom in here even further and see what's up. Okay. It's not bullish yet to me for sure. I would like to see some more strength there. We got a weak low. That did sweep a previous day low. I would want to see it impulse back above the previous day low, break the change, have a strong change of character, and then we could maybe get in for a retracement for a bullish trade. But this looks like it's going to remain bearish, and there's really no entry at this point. I do think I'm still trying to chase something. And I really don't have the mental energy right now to be scalping. So, looking forward to next week. Hopefully, I might be able to change my sleep schedule or fix something because I have been quite tired. But this is the thing that also frustrated me a lot. I remember back when I was trading is that there'd be days and days and days where I couldn't find anything like clear. So I'd start forcing stuff, and that's never good.
sometimes I would get lucky and have a good trade or whatever, and then I'd get overconfident and be like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't follow my rules and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah, you need to stick to a game plan. And when I did, I saw better results, obviously, than I did when I was fucking around and letting my emotions get the better of me and greed and all this other stuff. So honestly, this could be like a whole week of just pure red. And the thing is that I've noticed as well is good to point out is you have day after day after day of like no trades or like just losses. But because like if you are managing your risk properly, when you do eventually get that win, I've had this happen to myself, is more than make up for all those losses that you've had. So I mean, here you can see on my paper trading. We'll just quickly review it. I did have all on my Notion. You look at all that. Look at all that red. I mean, I was messing around. Really wasn't following rules. But at the end of the day, when I did take good trades, like they were significant. And that's why my count is still, I know it's not up a lot, but it is still in the green. If I would have followed a more structured one, I'm sure this would be at least double that, if not more. So, here we go. That's a pretty big win. That's a pretty big win there. That's a pretty good one. That's a great win right there. That's a good one. So you can see when I did take that loss, that was like 1,700. Obviously, I do think I deserve a punishment for that because I was way over. You see here, this was gold. So that kind of proves my idea that when you play gold right, it can be very profitable. So I do have, unfortunately, I don't have any records of my MT5. I had some problems. I had to re-download the app and make a new account. So I don't have any records of my MT5 trades. I could actually look on my computer. I don't think I screenshotted that, unfortunately. But you're just going to have to trust me. I would be lying about a couple $100 that I've made on gold on a NT5 account. I used Athens Brokers. I can't even log into it anymore, unfortunately. My login information was not working, and I tried changing that up and contacting them, but I haven't heard anything back. So I don't know what happened to Athens, but I've switched brokers since having those problems with them, and now you can see that I'm trying to trade with ACAP. I haven't actually taken a trade officially with my money on ACAP, and that's also why I'm risking a lot less. I want to, gain some confidence first before I start trading with some real money, and then we can hopefully start taking some real trades with some confidence. So yeah, it's very bearish. We're not really seeing anything. So let's take a look at Euro GPY and see if we can find anything. All right, so kind of the same movement as JPUSD. Give me guys, actually, no, I did not search up the right one. Let me go to ACAP. That's the one I have information on. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna pause this. I'll be right back with the update. All right, I wanted to delete these just live with you guys. That's not relevant anymore, and likewise, this one is not relevant anymore. So we have, crazy impulse move downwards. A lot of momentum behind this. Not any clear retracement as of now. So, not really seeing an entry here. We are, like I mentioned, we're smacking into, actually, did I mention that? I don't know. We are smacking into a bigger area here. We've taken this daily fair value gap, and now we're touching this 4-hour near an order block, attached to a bigger order block, but we have some equal lows here. I do see this as a strong point for it to maybe find some strength, some support, and maybe do a little bit of a bounce retracement back up. These are honestly not the best trades. You should be trading with the trend, but if I try to get a scalp or something like that, I do see maybe a possibility of that working out. So, let's say it does head back down and smack around this area. We'll just, for the sake of it, we'll say the bottom of that order block. We could target at least 50% of that. I would want to, as well, especially when on these retracement trades, I'd want to see a change of character before trying to, you're basically at this point trying to catch a falling knife when you're taking an opposing position. Maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. But majority of these trades tend to have not gone in my favor, and I feel like most people will agree with that. It's not the smartest thing to go for those. So we've also taken a significant area there, the previous month low. So yeah, a lot of bearish momentum here. I'm not seeing anything today. Unfortunately, I did want to take a trade, kind of make up for my gold, but I'm not going to be stupid and take a revenge trade there. If I did do something like that, I definitely would deserve a punishment. So yeah, like I mentioned, if you want to vote, join the Discord. The poll is still open. It says for 2 weeks, but I think I'm going to maybe even do it by the end of this week. We'll see. In the next few days, I'll see how much the wings and one hot chip or whatever. But I mean, it's tied right now between the buzz cut and the hot food. So, so maybe somebody can be a tiebreaker for me. Anyways, I hope this is sharing my journey. Regardless, I feel like I have been getting a little bit more comfortable with the market. So this is good for me. And likewise, guys, if you, for a long time, I didn't share any of my trading. I have videos on videos for probably hundreds and hundreds of videos of me. Well, actually, I didn't start recording until recently, maybe the last year or so. But I did take a lot of screenshots. I do think it's a nice way to be able to record yourself, talk through your trades. So if you're getting into this, I know it's been nerve-wracking. You have other people watching you, but it is a good way to learn. And I've noticed this maybe a bit more, what's the right word? Consistent in the sense that I'm not walking away every day and being like, "Oof, fuck, maybe I shouldn't get back into trading." It's like, okay, now people watching me, let me prove that I'm not a complete dumbass, that I can turn this shit up. And if I do end up continuing to fail, then it is what it is. I don't know what to say about that. I hope not, but eventually, once I start getting more comfortable here, I do think I'll go back, as I mentioned, to the Notion templates and maybe start actually following my strategies and testing them again on the demo before heading back into the real markets. Because those strategies, while I think they'll still work, are, I've been using kind of those concepts as of now, not as strict, obviously, but they've had success for me in the past when I do stick to them and I'm consistent with it. So, but markets change, things change, so maybe they are not as good as they once were, but we'll see. Maybe next week or something like that, I'll start pulling up the Notion templates. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. I don't want to jump the gun or anything, so I feel like I've been yapping away. So I'll finish the video there, and hope you guys have had a good day. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, and peace.